This is the Emmanuel Hebert on the Old Cowboy Report. Welcome. Today, our topic today is going to be the carbohydrate. It's good for the body. I know. We're going to see what everyone else knows because we sport. We really good. And then we'll see what my English cousin has to say later. And today's our sponsor is Tim Hortons. 50 years of good coffee. Yeah, man. Alright, we're here with Craig at the Good Life Gym. So, Craig, do you know the two different types of carbs?
Diet fiber carbs and non-fiber carbs.
What do you know about complex carbohydrates? Like, what do you think they are?
Don't really know a lot of them.
What do you know about carbohydrates?
Isn't that like potatoes?
Oh yeah. So, what do you know about? Do you know about the different types of sugars?
Not really.
All right. Well, thanks.
I work at a sex shop. I don't know anything about food.
Excuse me a minute. Just have a question. Do you know anything about carbohydrates? No.
No.
What do you know about carbohydrates?
About carb loading, not very much. Eating lots and lots and lots of carbs.
Close enough. Do you know the different types of carbs?
Do I know different types of carbs?
There's two different types of carbs.
No.
Do you know what carb loading is?
Yeah. Well, as far as I know, like, the situation I know it in is like people looking to gain weight through exercise and stuff. So you want to load up on carbs so that it can keep up with the amount you're burning while you exercise and stuff. And basically you're trying to like come up with an excess of carbs so that you're gaining weight, even though you're cutting a lot of weight through your exercise.
Carbohydrate is?
Carbohydrate, yes, we do. It's a carbon chain that's found in bread and pasta.
Do you know what carb loading is?
You mean the carbohydrates?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like eating a shitload of carbs, I assume.
Yeah. Old Cowboy News, and I was just wondering if you knew what a carbohydrate was.
Not really.
Do you know the different types of sugars?
A few.
The three different types of sugars.
Like sucrose, glucose, and fructose.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. Do you know what carb loading is?
No, not really.
Hi, I just have a couple questions about carbohydrates. You think you can answer?
Carbohydrates?
Yes, carbohydrates. Do you know what carb loading is?
Yeah.
You know. Hello again. Now we're going to talk to our special doctor, Dr. Love. He's the best on the topic. He's from Moncton, Nouveau Brunswick. He's my best friend. Take it away. I'm Dr. Love. I am the carb specialist. So basically, carbs are a form of energy. You should have 65% of your daily dose of energy should come from carbs. And basically, what carbs you can get it from are your complex carbs, which is your polysaccharides, or your simple carbs, which is your disaccharides and your monosaccharides. So, Dr. Love, can you tell us a little bit about the sugar and the different types of sugar? Because a lot of people, downtown Fredericton, they don't know a lot about the sugar. Yeah, so you got your complex carbohydrates, which is like your fibers and your starches, like I said earlier, and those are three sugar or more, or like longer chains. Oligosaccharides have longer, but disaccharides are part of the simple sugars, simple with mono and di. Di has two sugar chains, and mono has one sugar chain. So your monosaccharides consist of your glucose, your fructose, your galactose, and your disaccharides consist of sucrose, maltose, and lactose. So that in mind, when you're buying your products, you really should read what you're eating. Yes, we're at the Fredericton Marathon getting ready for the race. So, marathon runner Ryan Smith, what did you do? What did you do to prepare for this race? Like, what do you think carb loading is?
Well, it's exactly what I did the past week. You know, I went 5 days without eating, then yesterday, just nothing but complex carbs. It's a complex diet, but I think it's going to help me win this race.
Lots of fiber, I bet.
Yes, of course.
Hello, we're here with Victor Lima. So to prepare for this big race, Victor, what have you done?
I've eaten lots of meat. Red meat.
Okay, do you understand what carb loading is?
It's when you put a bunch of carbs in the back of the trailer.
Not quite. Alright, back to you. Hello, Dr. Love. A question of the day from our Tim Hortons sponsor, Mr. Spencer Farrow, wants to know, what is carb loading? Is it good for your body? He said he's running, he's playing a volleyball game, and he wants to know if he's going to be good if he does the carb loading. So, you want to give us a little bit of input? Yeah, Emmanuel, I get that question all the time. It's very important to know what you're doing when you're carb loading. Some people take within 3 weeks before the actual activity, before they actually they should do it. Others take 4 or 5 days. It really depends on your body type. You really have to experiment with that. Yeah, so there's that, and also you should be hydrated when you're running. Like this, you're not going to be playing football or a hockey game and want to be carb loading. Like coaches will say that, but the most important part is you got to, when you're carb loading, it's for in high endurance sports. So it's a 90-minute soccer game maybe. Marathon runners, a lot of marathon runners carb load, and it's good because they're going to have the carb stores for the whole time. So yeah, leading up to the actual activity, athletes will drain themselves of energy. They'll make sure they have no carbohydrate stores left. They are not going to eat any carbohydrates. They're going to be eating proteins, get their muscles nice and lean. And the idea behind it is if your body doesn't have carbohydrates, it's going to want, so when you do the day before the event, you eat lots of carbohydrates, it's going to absorb, your body's going to absorb a lot more, and then when you perform, you're going to be able to last longer. And it has been known significance that it works, but it's for high endurance athletes and shouldn't be done for a volleyball game. Thank you, Dr. Love, for all of your help tonight. Emmanuel, no problem. You can have me anytime. After the race, they're a little competitive. Well, as we've learned, people in Fredericton aren't very smart. The marathon runner, the person who carb loaded, did a special thank you to Tim Hortons, Get Canada Rolling. Special thanks to Dr. Love, very good guy. Thank you, and see you next week on the Old Cowboy Show. Au revoir.